Last question, Congressman Meadows. When do we get this information? When do we get FISA applications? When do we get 302s, Gang of 8?
Yeah, the president has guaranteed that he's going to declassify those things. I think the Attorney General Barr will set a time frame, but I think we're finally looking at weeks, not months.
And the Horowitz report in May. Yep. So, okay. Yep. Thank you both.
Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It is the 30th of April, and on today's podcast, we will be covering an article from Bloomberg entitled, Rothschilds to Sell Lavish Heirlooms Made for King and Queens. Now, my friends, the first thought of speculation that comes to mind is, why are they selling these lavished heirlooms? Are they fearing that we are stepping away from their fake currency and we are going to the gold-backed dollar? That means they are kaput. They're done for, because they will no longer be taking all of our hard-earned money, our tax-paying money. That is not theirs. Also, my friends, we'll be going over memes to catch us up with what is taking place in the news. A lot has been going on with Rod Rosenstein. Is he a white hat? Is he a black hat? Is he a gray hat? I think we will be finding out very soon. But before we get into any of that, my friends, would you please go ahead and click the notification bell so when I post to this channel, you'll be the first to know. Also, follow me on Twitter at True Reporting, and don't forget to leave a like. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. All right, guys, it's so nice to have you aboard. We're going to go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So from Bloomberg, like I said before, the Rothschilds to sell lavish heirlooms made for kings and queens. Furniture and artifacts that once belonged to European monarchs and were later snagged by the scions of the Rothschild banking family are heading to the auction block. Call it a royal summer yard sale. Right, I hope these people rot. Members of the storied clan, whose extravagant style influenced generations of mega-rich, consigned about 57 lots to Christie's July 4th auction in London. The trove is estimated at about £10 million or $12.9 million. Now you say to yourself, that's nothing. That's pocket change to these people. But the real question is, why are they doing this? And we will see here at the end of this article, the Rothschilds don't sell often. Gallowis said in 2015, Eric de Rothschild sold a pair of Rembrandt portraits to the government of France and the Netherlands for $180 million. The collection of Barons Nathaniel and Albert von Rothschild was sold by Christie's in 1999, with a royal commode by Resiner fetching £7 million. It's now on view at Versailles, according to Christie's. The auction house declined to say which family members are selling in July. Most of the houses were filled with such splendors, Couturier said. They could come from any of the Rothschilds' homes. My friends, what do you think about this? Do you think that they're fearing the gold-backed dollar? Do you think that they're about to be exposed and everything taken from them? Everything that they have not earned on their own, they've taken from us. Our blood, sweat, and tears. They've taken all of our money and they've just taken it, right? They've banked in on it and they've backed it with worthless money. I think we are going to a gold-backed dollar here very, very soon. My friends, I also wanted to touch on some memes for you real quick, because a lot's going on with Rod Rosenstein, and we're going to touch on some other stuff too. From Variety, the Minecraft creator excluded from anniversary due to comments and opinions. Now you're asking yourself, why, Thomas? Why are you talking about Minecraft? Well, the creator Marcus Notch Persson, who sold the title to Microsoft for $2.5 billion in 2014, won't be part of the 10-year anniversary plans for the game because of his comments and opinions. Well, what did he say? Something racial? Or did he denounce a religion? Or what did he do? He backed QAnon. That's what he did. And this man who created the game isn't even invited to his own 10-year anniversary because he backs QAnon. There is a lot of problems with that, my friends. This is not fair to this gentleman. I know a lot of kids out there play this. This seems like a good dude. And if he's back in Q, I guarantee you he is not a bad guy. So it sucks for him. I hope they get what's coming to him for excluding him to an anniversary party of the game that he created, my friends. I the Spy tweets, say goodbye to Mr. Acosta. Future news very soon. Epstein is about to burst open in a very real way. The fallout will be beyond belief for every side. So the fallout will be for every side of the triangle, right? The paradigm of what all of the wealth goes to. It could be so. And Jim Acosta, you don't get to these positions just to get there, right? You are definitely blackmailed. And maybe Epstein will throw a lot of people under the bus so that he gets a lowered trial or a lowered sentencing. But I hope they all rot in a fire, in my opinion. And so, guys, I wanted to show you this very, very interesting. This is from an anon from yesterday, and it says, May 4th, justice. May 10th, freedom. May 20th, for God and country. And these were posted by Q, and each of these, I believe, are markers, in my opinion. These are going to be very big days. Sky event, where we go one, we go all, Q plus, obviously the president. May 4th, 10th, and 20th, Sky event, get the popcorn, Comey report, IG report, D-class, boom, boom, boom. Big days coming, my friend, 4, 10, 20, DJT, right? So, moving forward, that is pretty incredible news right there. We also see earlier in the intro video that Hannity was talking to Mark Meadows and Jim Jordan about what is to come, and they are saying that the president is not waiting months, he is waiting weeks. Now, the big news that's been in the news lately is Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein resigns effective May 11th. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein submitted his resignation letter to President Trump on Monday. I am grateful to you for the opportunity to serve, for the courtesy and humor you often display in our personal conversations, and for the goals you set in your inaugural address: patriotism, unity, safety, education, and prosperity, Rosenstein wrote. This is the big question, guys. Is he a black hat? Has he flipped? We need to figure this out. I really hope that he throws more people under the bus. I think that's what these rats do. Is he a gray hat? Is he a white hat? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Pope Francis, this is from Educated Liberals tweeting, Pope Francis has donated $500,000 to assist 75,000 Mexican immigrants in their attempt to enter the U.S. illegally. Are you kidding me? 500,000 divided by 75,000 equals 6.66. There are no coincidences. And also, my friends, if you think about it, the Pope is not even donating to his own people. The Vatican is being burned down, right? The cathedral is being burned down. Paris, the EU is being run around by burning cars and yellow vests, and people are revolting. He's taking care of illegal immigrants coming into the United States. Obviously, this is a push for something. I do not know. The apocalypse, I have no idea. But obviously, he wants to cause trouble. More from Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. This is very interesting, guys. Deputy Attorney Rod Rosenstein submits resignation. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein expected to depart Justice Department. All of this coming in weeks. We see this all coming from the news, but we already knew about it because in September 7, 2018, goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. September 17th, Patriots in control. Goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. Goodbye, Mr. Mueller. Unbelievable. These are all Q proofs, my friends. September 10th, D-class of the FISA will initiate the resignation, recusal, and or removal of Rod Rosenstein. We are watching a movie. What is this reality? This is unbelievable, my friends. FISA full brings down the House, White House. Unbelievable. September 18th, 2018, goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. September 19th, Rod Rosenstein attempts to stall D-class and or redact have failed. September 21st, goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein, Q. Attempts to bait POTUS, to fire, to cross red line will fail. FISA D-class will bring down the House. Future proofs past. So how can anyone out there at this moment in time think that Q is a LARP? These are all proofs. So a FF alert, we all know what that stands for. If you don't, please DuckDuckGo it. 5 jobs I've had. 5 jihads. Very strange. GVCSF, Grass Valley Charter School Foundation at Nevada County Fairgrounds on May 11, 2019 will be holding their Blue Marble Jubilee. FF alert? Perhaps so. They speak in codes, ladies and gentlemen. 5 jobs I've had: grocery clerk, vocal soloist, chemist, strike replacement high school teacher, and FBI director interrupted. So, I'm telling you, they speak in code. Breaking: a massive police response following a mass shooting at Perkins Square Baptist Church in Baltimore, Maryland. Initial reports of 7 people shot. Was this a heads up? Is this trying? You know how they do these things, my friends. They try to change the narrative within the mainstream media by killing people. Sickening. Lisa Mae Crowley, if you don't know who that is, I suggest following her on Twitter. Rush: I think Rosenstein is unloading on all these people. Rosenstein knows what Strzok, Smirk, and Page did, and McCabe. He knows what all these FBI shills did. He knows what everybody was trying to do to run this coup. I'll bet you he's unloading. That's what I'm telling you, my friends. Has he flipped? Is he a gray hat? Is he throwing people onto the bus? That's what rats do. And God forbid this guy looks more of a rat than I've ever seen another human being. Rod Rosenstein, debrief complete Q. And that was March 14th, so a little over a month ago. I'm telling you guys, a lot is going to be coming out. The Daily Caller, doesn't this just make you sick that these people do this? ICE announces plans to stop fake families and child smuggling at the border. April 29, 2019. A migrant mother and her children walk along a road with other Central American migrants during their journey towards the United States in Tucson, Mexico. So these people are pretending that they're these children's parents, and they're actually sex trafficking them across the border. That's what they're doing. Fake families. The ICE agents are well aware of it. I'm certainly positive on that issue. Here's some more coincidences, right? Wink, wink. We see assigned April 26, 2017, will leave May 11, 2019. Tenure days, 746. 7 plus 4 plus 6 equals 17. Date difference: 2 years, 0 months, 16 days, or 24 months, 16 days, or 106 weeks, 4 days, or 746 days. Calculate it plus 1, obviously, you have 17. Rod Rosenstein will be in office for 746 days. Full control. Very strange, this reality, don't you think so? Preet Bahara says, this is just plain weird. Kyle Griffin says, the Wall Street Journal reports Rosenstein has submitted his resignation letter, which apparently includes the line, in quotes, "I am grateful to you for the opportunity to serve, for the courtesy and humor you often display in our personal conversations." Who is he talking about? Is he talking about the president? Very strange. Trump suggested Rosenstein should be jailed for treason. But today, Rosenstein told Trump that he is grateful, and then that same quote. And he signed off with a favorite Trump phrase, America first. Has Rosenstein flipped? This is the big question. Look who Rod quoted from his resignation letter. A.G. Robert Jackson from military tribunals in Nuremberg. Holy smokes. Robert H. Jackson, chief U.S. prosecutor at the International Military Tribunal in Nuremberg, Germany, 1945-1946. This is Nuremberg, friends, 2.0. We will see people put a noose around their neck, and they're going to be sent straight to hell or thrown into Gitmo for the rest of eternity. Continuing on. History lesson. Who was chief of counsel prosecuting Nazi war criminals in the military tribunals during the Nuremberg trials? Attorney General Robert H. Jackson. Who did Rod Rosenstein quote in his DOJ resignation letter? Attorney General Robert H. Jackson. Just reiterating it. Then we see Jeff Sessions and the rat Rod Rosenstein. Has he flipped? Trust Sessions, right? I've been seeing a lot of pictures of Rod Rosenstein smiling almost genuinely. I don't find it to be disingenuine with the president, with Rudy Giuliani, so on and so forth. I'm telling you, my friends, I think something is coming around. Here is the relevant section. In order to testify against Spygate plotters, in order to testify against the Spygate plotters, both Sessions and Rosenstein had to exit the DOJ. They can't be government office holders with official powers during the trials. Are they one and the same, my friends? This is very strange, too. The commander of Guantanamo Bay prison is fired. Military officials say the commander of the task force that runs the prison at the United States Naval Station at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, has been fired for a loss of confidence in his ability to command. That sounds like such a LARP. It just sounds like a cop-out. Like they just threw that in there. Something went down with this guy, I'm telling you. A statement from U.S. Southern Command says the Navy Rear Admiral John Ring was relieved of duty Saturday. The facility's deputy commander, Army Brig General John Hussey, has been designated the acting commander. So I would suggest people looking into this John, I guess it's pronounced Hussey, Hussey, to see what this guy's all about and what his background entails. Continuing on, this is huge news also. Declass of the FISA will initiate the resignation, recusal, and or removal of Rod Rosenstein. Declass of the FISA will initiate the awareness that all signers will be currently under investigation. Declass of the FISA will factually demonstrate without argument the U.S. government under Hussein knowingly presented false evidence to the FISA court in an effort to obtain legal U.S. intelligence umbrella surveillance of the President of the United States. Identify the target. For the sole purpose of influencing the 2016 election of the presidency, not Russia, but Hussein and Hillary Rodham Clinton, projection plus safeguard against possible loss of power firewalls. Use of back channel surveillance and spying, insertion body 1, 2, and 5 by the UK Australia primary activated under Director Brennan, Director Clapper with the PDB regular updates, live streaming White House Hussein non-oval situation room, coordination, FISA full, brings down the House, the White House, Q. Unbelievable. Step 1, read the first sentence. Step 2, read the New York Times article. Rod Rosenstein wears a wire, attempts to bait POTUS to fire to cross red line and will fail. FISA declass will bring the House down. Q. Obviously, Q is an insider. There are people in the military, the people in the NSA. They know what's going on. This was all a trap for the deep state. We are about to be freed, ladies and gentlemen. Huge news. This is even bigger. Public will soon learn about the largest criminal investigation in modern day history. The public is about to learn that the DOJ and the FBI, plus other U.S. foreign assets, have been actively working behind the scenes in one of the largest criminal investigations in modern day history. Declass, purpose, illuminate the truth. People, transparency is the only way forward. Controlled media, enemy of the people. And I've been saying the mainstream media is the biggest enemy of the people. And we need transparency to break through that hypnosis. It only took 15 years to go from this, the Trade Center falling, to this. Unbelievable. Doesn't this make you sick to your stomach? I saw this meme. Ugh. So sick and so sad. How did we get here? More brainwashing nonetheless. Oh my goodness. And we have Biden here with an amazing rally down here, but we see Trump atop. Always will be atop with a giant audience in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Over 12,000 people in attendance, probably 20 or 30,000 outside. And we see maybe 150 people for Biden. I hope he gets locked up for his pedophilia, to be honest. And here, this is from Anthony Scaramucci. This is, we all know, is a patriot. The Scaramucci model has always been quoted by Q. And we see here at our reunion a few weeks ago, Rod is a great public servant and has had a fabulous career at the Justice Department. The next chapter will be even better right here. Deidre Scaramucci 2. Then we see Scaramucci down here. So again, entailing is Rod Rosenstein flipping? Has he flipped? Has he spilled the beans, right? And last but not least, this will blow your mind. Pence's lawyer is the godfather of Comey's daughter. That's the swamp for you. Vice President Mike Pence became the latest member of the Trump administration to lawyer up Thursday, announcing that he had hired an outside attorney, Richard Cullen, to deal with the ongoing probe of the Russia meddling in 2016. Oh my God. So He's a rat. I do not see Pence on the 2020 posters held up by patrons at the Green Bay rally. So I think he's out the door. Who's going to fill in for vice president? Hoping a patriot. My friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at True Reporting, and don't forget to leave a like. You can donate to this channel and keep it afloat by going to my PayPal or Patreon in the description box below. And remember, every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have an open forum call-in show, and I would love for all of you to be involved and call in and show your support, and I would love to hear your questions and comments. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, and I will talk to you very soon. God bless. Bye-bye.